Hi PCHES, welcome to this week's broadcast.
Welcome to our weekly broadcast. It's our 19th broadcast this year already, but anyway, I'm David Y, and I'll be your host today. First, before we look into lunch, let's see what's happening this week.
Hey Peaches! Announcements for this week. Let's get right into it.
On Monday, there will be no articulation, but 4th grade starts bike ed and it is also National Hot Chocolate Day.
On Tuesday, 6th grade will be having articulation. It is also Decorating with Candy Day.
On Wednesday, 1st grade will be having articulation. It is also Groundhog Day. On Thursday, 4th grade will be having articulation. It is also Golden Retriever Day.
Lastly, on Friday, there's gonna be no articulation, but it is National Bubblegum Day.
That seems like an eventful week, right in? Thanks. Now, Aaron will be telling us what's for lunch this week.
I'm Aaron and I'll be telling you this week's lunch. I hope you're hungry. On Monday, we are having fish sandwich, wedge fries, veggie sticks, baked beans, and a fruit slushie. White grape slushie to be exact. On Tuesday, we are having cheese pizza, salad, baby carrots, and craisins. On Wednesday, we're having hot dog in a bun, tater tots, baby carrots, veggie sticks, and pineapple. On Thursday, we're having grilled macaroni, coleslaw, steamed corn and edamame, and lastly, oranges. Lastly, on Friday, we're having roast pork with gravy, rice, steamed broccoli and carrots, and finally strawberry kiwi juice. I hope this fills you up. That's all from me. Back to David Y.
I can't wait till lunch now. But before I can get lunch, we have a few more segments. Next, Samuel will be telling us about humility for the last time this month.
My name is Samuel, and I will teach you about humility. How do you show humility in school?
I can show humility in school by helping others with whatever they need. Like if someone were to ask me a question, then I would help them with it.
Thank you. How do you show humility in school?
I show humility in school by learning from my mistakes and try not to repeat my mistakes.
What's your name?
My name is Mr. Hill.
So, Mr. Hill, how do you show humility in school?
Showing humility is just about being humble. And I guess being in school, being that I am a teacher, I still don't know it all. So I just show humility by letting my students know when I make a mistake that we are all a human and that everyone is going to make mistakes. So.
Thank you.
For sure, remember to be humble outside school and the days coming forward. Next, we have the second segment of What Would Happen If with Jacob, Andrew, and Ariane.
What if ink is put on a floating leaf?
After seeing this short video, what do you think will happen after Andrew puts the ink on the leaf? Let's see what other people think about it.
What would happen when you put ink on a leaf that's in water?
It will break.
What would happen if there's ink on a leaf inside water?
I think it'll just change color.
When you put ink on top of a leaf that's in water,
I think it's gonna turn black.
The liquid would turn black and the leaf would kind of turn black.
This is what happens after the ink is put on the leaf. Let's hear an explanation why this happens.
What you are seeing here is the Gibbs-Morrogany effect. This happens when the liquid has a higher surface tension than the water. So, the liquid with the higher surface tension tends to pull away from the one with the lower surface tension. But because the leaf is so light, the ink pulls the leaf with it. That's all from us. Bye.
I would have never guessed that would happen myself. It's almost the closing for the broadcast. Now let's have Hiroto ask people if their favorite pet is a cat or a dog.
Today I'm gonna ask which is better, dogs or cats?
Oh, I like dogs because they're fun.
Dogs more because they're more playful.
Cats.
Dogs. Dogs. Cats.
Dogs.
Cats. Favorite pet is a dog. Dogs win.
Good to hear people's opinions. Speaking of opinions, let's have Dylan and David D interview Sarai for the Person of the Month.
Welcome to Person of the Month with Dylan K and David D. Today we will be interviewing Sarai, grade 5, room 3.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in the west side and I used to live in Nanapuli.
So what school were you at before you were in PCHES?
I was at Kawaihona and Nanapuli Elementary.
Okay, so Sarai, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are watching anime, drawing, and playing volleyball.
Okay, thank you. So Sarai, what do you like about PCHES?
I like about PCHES is that the students are welcoming and funny.
Sarai, what's your favorite season?
My favorite season is fall because the leaves turn orange.
Fall is my favorite too. Your animal, Sarai?
My favorite animal is the sperm whale because the clicks they make are very loud.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an artist because drawing can be tough sometimes.
I think that's a good career. Thank you.
Glad to hear that, Sarai. Last but not least, we have Mackenzie telling us some new facts.
Atlantis was first mentioned by a famous philosopher named Plato. A philosopher is a person who studies fundamental nature or knowledge, reality, and existence. Plato described Atlantis as a perfect paradise. Plato said the people of Atlantis lived over 11,000 years ago, in 9,600 BCE. They were very rich and powerful, which they used to control most of the world. But because they were very rich and powerful, they became greedy. But the main question is, what happened to Atlantis? Some people think that because many people of Atlantis were rich and powerful, they became greedy. So they decided to attack the ancient Greek city, Athens. The Greeks won the attack, but because of their greed, Atlantis was punished by the gods. There were violent earthquakes, floods, and tsunamis. In just one day and one night, the whole city of Atlantis sank to the bottom of the ocean. Other people believe that Atlantis is now Antarctica. They think Earth's crust shifted, causing Atlantis to move all the way to the bottom of the Earth. The temperature doomed Atlantis, which was then buried under Antarctica's ice. Scientists believe it is very some chance it was buried in the ice because Atlantis was such a big city. Although there are many theories, the most common theory is that Plato just made up this story to teach people a lesson. Did you know Plato's book about Atlantis is the only book about Atlantis? This gave the gods a hard time deciding whether his story was a myth or a fact.
Thanks, Mackenzie. I learned so much from that. Well, that's the end of this week's broadcast. We'll see you later next week. Bye!